Good morning, John.
Morning, Liz. How are you?
Oh, great. What's magical spot, Cape Hillsborough?
Wasn't it? Wasn't it ever? We were really, really fortunate in the fact that they got us. We had a spot right down on the beach, so the van actually backed up to the edge of the sand dune, and it was a really short walk to the beach. So yeah, absolutely stunning. Delivered everything that we thought it would, and we're up early, saw the kangaroos. Obviously, that's a highlight of the place that they promote, and that was worth it. You know, the lovely lady gave us a bit of an understanding as to what they do and why they do it. Um, the amount of the volume of people that currently come through the place. So we've got to remember that they are wild animals. Not that you, not that you know, they get pretty timid just there on the beach. So yeah, no, we went down and did that, and the walk.
Yeah, we saw turtles on the walk.
Yeah, we did.
That was amazing. That was around the Cape, around one of the nice uphill walks and back down.
Was.
And then we went back that evening on sunset
Yeah.
to one of the lookouts.
Yep. I'll have to put the name of the lookout down because I can't remember what it was now. But it was a stunning lookout. Like when we were there during the day, and we thought, you know what, this is probably worth coming back and have a look at night. So we did, and shot a bit of a sunset. So that was pretty cool. So overall, I love the place. It had a pool, which we utilised that afternoon.
Yep, especially after that long hot walk.
Yeah. So it's not a bad stop if you're heading up the coast that way. You can get up, do the kangaroos, like get in that afternoon, do the kangaroos early and get away, and then make it further, or do what we do. We end up spending 2 nights.
Yes.
Yeah,
2 nights.
2 nights there. So
But now we're on our way to Mackay to catch up with a couple of friends.
yeah, we are. We've seen Bob and Ann for ages. Basically, probably 2020 because we came up and did that Cairns trip.
Yes.
We called in and said hello. So I get to spend a couple of days with them and have a bit of a sticky beak. So that'll be looking forward to that. So, and if nothing else sort of happens between now and then, we'll catch you guys when we get to Mackay.
Bye for now.
Well, what a great time we had in Mackay.
It was good. We got to look around too.
Yeah, Bob and Ann took us for a bit of a tour around the place. We hadn't, and it was funny because they sort of said, we actually went to a couple of places that they hadn't been to for bloody ages. So that was good for them as well. So no, it was awesome. Lunch. Well, actually, we went down to the port first, didn't we?
Yes, we did, to see all the ships coming in.
And
And I counted 35.
yeah, there was a stack of them, and there'd be some behind those ones as well, I would imagine.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a busy bloody place. We did a bit of work up there, and it was firing then, and then it went into a bit of a slump. And I got to tell you, it's just the growth of the place is unbelievable at the moment.
Yes.
And then up to this quaint little pub on the hill for lunch called
Memeos.
Memeos.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Wow, we were there. It was Wednesday.
Yeah?
Was it
Third.
It was yesterday, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We were there, and then it was busy as. I'd hate to think what it's like on a Saturday or a Sunday for lunch.
You'd have to book.
I reckon you would, or you'd probably have to book weeks out.
Yeah.
So yeah, stunning little spot.
The view was just magnificent.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, it was nice to catch up with the old team, and so today we're heading to Stanage Bay.
Never been there before.
No, we haven't. It's a bit of uncharted territory. We've been warned about the mosquitoes and the midges, and we went, oh, you know what? If it's as nice as what they say it is, it'll be worth it. And you just cover up, do your best. So we'll see how it goes. So the turn off to Stanage is about halfway between Mackay and Rocky, thereabouts, and then we believe it's about an hour's drive in. Bob said he thought that the place was sealed, but other feedback I've got is that some of it's sealed. So we'll anyway, it is what it is. We'll see how we go. But it runs along the back of the Shoalwater Bay,
Yes.
which is where they do all the army training and military exercises and stuff. So be interested to have a bit of a look around as well, on the edge of that.
Yeah. Always like going to somewhere new.
Yes, yeah, we've done a couple this trip. So yeah, no, really good. Hey guys, got the new shirts on. Really liking them. They're a cotton, but they've got a treatment in them, so they're 50 plus.
50 plus, yes.
Yeah, so they're quite light and breezy. I thought they'd probably be a bit too hot, but no, we're loving them.
Yeah, I've worn my other one, which is the same colour as yours that you've got on.
Yep.
Quite a bit already,
Yep. And I got this one and a red one.
which we've seen you in.
Yes, so that's good. So drop us a note if you like the shirts. We spent a bit of time mucking around with the design and whatever, but yeah, we're more than happy with it.
Thanks to Golders in Dalby.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we'll catch up with you guys when we get to Stanage Bay, unless something exciting happens along the way. Cheers.
Bye.
Well, where are we? We're in Stanage Bay. Now Liz has walked ahead with the radio because I didn't really particularly want to get into a spot I couldn't get out of. A little bit smart with that. So we found this track that we're just about to take, and we'll just sneak in here and we'll stop. We'll have to keep going now. Yeah, so there's a little track that goes down to some camping on the beach. Shut that thing up. And so Liz has called me through. She said we can get in there and turn around. So we're heading in. Wow, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty cool. Wide both of this tree. End up in it. Oh, there we go. Clear, yep. And this is up there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, these look like good spots. These look like awesome spots. Now the kitchen's on your side. So I need to go up. Can I go up and turn around? Keep that going. Can I go up there and turn around and come in this way? Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just get ourselves set up and then we'll show you the place.
Here we are at Stanage Bay. What a cracking spot.
Now we're all set up, it's time to go and check the place out. Stanage Bay, what a cracking spot. We followed a big boat in, and the place is a lot bigger than what I thought it was. Anyway, it's a nice looking spot. It's a massive boat ramp. On the way back, we spotted a sign indicating that this beach is used during the brooding season as a rookery for the flatback turtles. And there were plenty of birds and butterflies about to keep Liz happy. Well, morning guys, just got up this morning, this spectacular spot here at Stanage Bay, and we were here on a full moon. Now we went for a walk last night because we thought, oh, there might be a chance that the turtles will come in tonight and start to nest, because it's sort of getting towards that time of the year. Anyway, we went to bed about 9:30, quarter to 10 or something. There's not much going on. Well, we come in this morning and look what we found. Here we are, and you can just see the van in the background. So right in front of our camp. Just come up. Well, there you go. Nature at its best. Would have been nice to have seen her, but then again, they come up and they do it incognito, so they don't get disturbed, which is probably a good thing that we didn't see it, because we'd have had a torch on and been watching. So, yeah, what an amazing way to start the day. Beautiful. As I mentioned before, we are at Stanage Bay. Now this, something with thong. Get out of it. There we go. So this is a rookery for flatback turtles. And as you can see, you know, she's dug a nest. So those eggs will incubate in that ground for somewhere between 45 and 70 days and then start to emerge. What I find interesting is the sex of the turtles in the eggs is determined by the temperature of the sand. So they're talking temperatures below 28 degrees, they tend to be male, and above 31 degrees tend to be female. So the research says. So very interesting. So we've arrived on the 28th, 29th of October on the full moon. Like last night was the full moon, I believe. So tonight we might just hang about for a little while and have a little bit more of a sticky beat. But that was, yeah, it was awesome to sort of get up this morning and just see the turtle trail in the beach. And I thought, crikey, Liz was down here taking some photos late last night. And holy, she's made a bit of a bloody mess in the sand. And then I realised that there was a tail dragging, and you can see. So where they've come up, she's come up one way and gone back down another. Bloody interesting. Well, there you go. That's part of the joys of being out and about, I guess, to be able to experience stuff like this. Well, good morning. What a cracker. This is our last morning here at Stanage Bay. We're up bright and early. We'll try and get into Bundy about lunchtime. So what is it now? It's about 5:15, and it's just, I don't know what you'd call it. It's just an amazing view. We've got the sun to my right, the moon to my left, and last night it appears that quite a few turtles have come up and laid their eggs. We did come down and have a look, but we're a little bit early, and to be honest, we didn't want to disturb them any rate. Let them do what they do. But this is interesting because I've got a set of tracks here that go up to the sand, well up above the high tide mark, and then it almost like, oh, this maybe wasn't quite the right spot. So she's moved. So we've got one set of tracks that's come up, started to dig a hole, and then maybe it was too hard, maybe it's not quite, their alignment was off, because normally they lay their eggs in exactly the same place as they did the year before, which I find quite interesting. So yeah, crazy. And she's come out of that hole, done a bit of a loop down the beach and around, and found another spot. So wow, nature at its best, I reckon. And what a picture. Not only that, but you can actually see, as I look along the beach, you can actually see multiple tracks up onto the beach. So I guess it's over the course of this full moon. What was it, full yesterday, so you know it's starting to wane now, but only just corners taken off it. And obviously the night before Friday night wasn't quite there, and yeah, there's really not much more I can say, but you know, cheers to bloody being alive. This is God's country, honestly. What a pretty place. It's going to be sad to leave it, actually. The upside is we know where we're going, Kinkuna Beach, hopefully, and we've been there before. Very similar, no rock formations and whatever, but hopefully camps on the beach and finish our trip there before we head back to Brisbane. What a whirlwind of bloody 6 weeks, just flies. It's almost like you know, we keep tending to do these things. It's bush to beach or out back to the sand. It's just the way we do, just the way we roll, and we really love it. It's just, you know, people say, what's your favourite spot? Don't have one, and to be honest, we enjoy the beach. We enjoy what the beach has to offer, but we also enjoy the outback. You know, the big open skies, and you know, as you get further west, the sky begins to get bluer and bluer, and the dirt gets redder and redder. And it's just a magnificent place. It's just something about, there's an aura about the place. So we enjoy that as well. All right, we'll catch you guys during the course of the day on our trip to Bundy. We'll probably do a bit of a debrief about this place. And yeah, don't let the dust settle, guys. Beautiful. If you ever question why you do this stuff, why we do this stuff, then this is why. This is exactly why. I guess I could be very philosophical now, and yeah, magnificent. Bloody magnificent. And thank your mother for the rabbits. On transit to Kinkuna Beach, I turned off at Miriam Vale and took the Tablelands Road, a back road into Bundaberg, as there had been some devastating bushfires through this area over the last week or so. In fact, bad enough to close the national highway off to traffic, and we could still see some smoke on the horizon. Okay, so we've just started on the track into Kincuna Beach. Now, last time we were up here, the sand was very, very soft.
It's all burnt.
And yeah, they've had a bit of a fire through this, haven't they? So we've stopped at the check-in spot, and I've let some air out of the rubber. I think it's about 7 kilometres in, but you've got gravel road with patches of sand to start with, and then it gets sandy, ominous. So this is where the sand mine is out this road, so heavy transport use it as well. So you've got to be mindful of that. So we'll see how this pans out. The last time we were here, as I said, that sand was really, really soft, and it was our first run in the cruiser. So I was pushing buttons and things were beeping and all sorts of shit was going on. So I'm going to try, it says here sand, so let's see what happens. I'm going to put the centre diff lock on. Yeah, that'll come on as well, just to be on the safe side.
They've had a big fire through.
They've had a fire through, haven't they? Well, you can see our disappointment.
Yeah.
We had a phone call from friends in Bundaberg a little while ago, and they've informed us that just on the news tonight that they're actually clearing the campers out of the Kincuna Beach campground, or the Woodgate, at the Woodgate end of it. You know, the gate's still open at this end, but honestly it would be irresponsible to go in there. I think it would be foolish to go in there and set up camp. You're not going to sleep. You'll be listening for bloody smell of smoke and fire, and the sand is really soft in places. You know, we had to stop and get the Max Tracks out in a couple of spots to get through. You don't want to be doing that in the dark with a fire chasing your ass. So we've pulled the pin. You know, it was going to be one of our highlights of our trip, because we'd been there before and we thought, well, what a great place to just finish the trip, chill out, we can go for a swim. We could have had a fire, but you can't have a fire because it's a total fire ban. But yeah, just in general, just to slacken off up there before we head back to Brisbane. So, as we well know, sometimes these things are quite fluent, and we're going to catch up with these friends of ours in Bundy tonight, and then we'll put a bit of a plan together for the next few days. To, you know, we don't probably don't be home for Friday or Saturday, so we'll see. But yeah, certainly disappointed. But we're not stupid either.
No, don't want to be in a possible fire area.
Put ourselves in that situation. Yeah, it's just be dumb.
Yeah.
So we turned around. We got stuck as all get out, getting out. We got in there pretty easy, but we got spot there where we actually probably had a bit of a run up going through it coming down, but we couldn't get out. So we've just fought our way through that thanks to Max and his tracks. Let a bit more air out of the tyres, and yeah, we're back out onto the gravel. So we're just going to sneak up the road here a bit to where the bitumen starts and air up, and then we'll probably speak to you guys tomorrow and let you know what the plan is.
Once we figure it out.
Once we figure it out, yeah. But as I said, it's just not worth it.
No.
But cheers, guys. Catch you in the morning or tomorrow.
Sometime.
Bye. Well, guys, it's the morning after the day before.
That's one way to put it.
One way to put it, isn't it? So we ended up, I think we mentioned that we ended up aborting Kinkerna Beach, and we were a tad disappointed about that. We ended up staying with friends last night, which was really great to catch up with Jill and Pete. Haven't seen them for so long. So we parked the nice little acre property there in Bundaberg, so we parked the van on that and had a bit of dinner and a couple of frothies and reminisced, and no, it was good. So this morning, the first thing I did as soon as the parks opened at 9 o'clock was to ring National Parks to find out what the situation was at Kinkerna Beach, because certainly if we could have gone in there, we would have done. And the advice from them was that it's still a watch, what do they call it?
Wait and watch
Condition. There are still fires burning in the area. It's not closed. However, their recommendation was not to go. They evacuated people from the southern end, and they're actually held up at the Goodwood Hall because the road is actually closed to get back onto the highway at Childers. So I'm just not prepared to take that risk.
No.
That'd be just silly, you know. Kinkerna's not that far from Brisbane. We can come back up. Liz gets a 3 or 4 day break or something. We can always come back up.
Yeah,
And do
just
that.
like we did last time.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're heading south. We have been warned that there may be some delays because of smoke across the highway around the Childers area. So we'll see how we go. And then we're going to head down towards Burham Heads, Harvey Bay, and we'll find a spot down there somewhere to camp for the last couple of days.
Yep.
So given that, you know, it's just gone 10 o'clock. It's just gone 10 o'clock and it's 32 degrees. It's going to be a fairly warm day.
Yes.
So we might end up trying to find somewhere at least we can have a swim, whether it's the beach or a pool. So we'll work on that.
Yep.
Probably not much else to report till we get there, I don't think.
No. well, John. Barham Heads.
Yep. And we're on our way home.
6 weeks.
Just like that.
That's so quick.
It does. You go, wow, remember we were at Roma the first night and we went, oh, it's the first night of our 6-week trip. And then
Blink.
blink. And but we've had an awesome time. We always do.
Yep.
A few highs, a few lows, but overall, bloody fantastic trip. Went to some new country.
Yes.
Met some amazing people, as you do.
Yes. Caught up with friends.
Caught up with some friends this time, yeah. And because we weren't in a hurry, we were able to do that. We spent some time in Bundaberg. We spent some time in the Kai. We spent some time in Mount Isa. So it was, it was quite different for us. Sort of just, whoa, we don't have to go tomorrow. We can stay another day and this sort of stuff. So we had a rough itinerary as we do, and we showed you that at the beginning of the series. So it just how it unfolds, and depending on the weather and all sorts of things. We took a bit of a risk, given that it was late in the season, but excuse me, we've been very lucky in terms of the weather.
Yes. Look, it did get warm, but it wasn't overly uncomfortable.
No, it wasn't. So we didn't really have any trouble sleeping. A couple of nights we had fans on just to give us a little bit of breeze when there wasn't any, but other than that. So let me ask you your highlight. And I know there's lots of them, but probably just maybe one or two.
7 AMU Station was pretty good. I that was something different, and I enjoyed that. Stanage Bay.
Yeah, you've stole mine because I was going to go
Sorry.
Stanage Bay for me.
Yeah.
Any place where you extend your stay a bit usually indicates that it was a bit of a cracker. So.
Oh, can't pass up from the Gregory though.
And the Gregory as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was the last time we were there. The first time we were there, we were rather stressed. We'd had all those issues with the trailer and the car, the tongue issues. So we just wanted to this time spend a bit more time, and we ended up 8 days.
The longest we've stayed in any one place.
Unless it's been a forced stay.
Yes, well, that's true.
But we had that bit of a hiccup with the neighbours, but we got over that. That was,
you can laugh about that.
It's one of those things, I guess that you when it all happens, you go, you know what, a couple of days' time we'll laugh about this, and we are. But yeah, all right. Well, this brings us to the end of this series. So we, honestly, we hope you've enjoyed it. We thank you so much for your comments, the likes, the comments, the thumbs ups, the feedback that we get. We do appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
We're just a couple of old farts pottering around the place, and really, we go to some places that a lot of people won't get to, and hopefully showcase it in a slightly different way to other people to make it interesting for you guys.
So if you like us, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And if you want to, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Yeah, it costs you nothing to do that.
No.
And it does help us out a bit.
And then if you subscribe, you get notified when we've got more content.
When we've got some more content coming out. And we've got some exciting stuff coming up early next year. I think we've hinted at it earlier that what's going on, but we'll keep that until it actually happens.
Yes.
All right, from us we're going to sign off. So it's from me. Big thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.
And for me, enjoy.
Yeah, get out and enjoy, and remember, don't let the dust settle.